The slope-intercept form of a linear equation is y equals mx plus b, where the graph of this equation has a slope equal to m, which is derived from the French verb monter, to climb. That slope is the coefficient of the x term when we have our equation in the slope-intercept form with y by itself and a coefficient of 1. Further, we can also determine the y-intercept, where the graph of this equation intersects the y-axis at the coordinates 0, b, with the plus b portion of this equation. Let's take a look at using this equation then to find slope and y-intercept given an equation. Here we have an example, y equals negative 2x plus 3. It's in the slope-intercept form, so to pull off that slope, the value of m, which is the coefficient of x, provided y is by itself with a coefficient of 1, which is the case, we see that the slope is equal to a negative 2, since that's the coefficient of the x term. To find the y-intercept, we're looking for 0b, where b is the quantity that is added to the x term, and looking at the given equation, we see that it will have a value of 3. The y-intercept for this particular equation then will be the coordinates 0, 3. In this example, they're giving us an equation y equals x minus 7 and asking us to identify the slope and the y-intercept. Comparing this equation to the slope-intercept form, which it is already in, with y by itself having a coefficient of 1, to determine the slope value, we'll look at the coefficient of x. Seeing none, it's understood that the coefficient of x is 1, giving us a slope of 1. To find the y-intercept, which has the coordinate 0b, the point where the graph crosses the y-axis, we'll look for that component of the slope-intercept form. And we have a sign difference here. It's not plus b, we have a minus 7, but understanding and using the rule for subtraction, minus 7 is the same as plus negative 7, which gives us negative 7 for the value of b, and the y-intercept expressed as a point will be coordinates 0, negative 7.